Hello and welcome to our new series Think Abundance. This is Samir Machwe and today is our episode number 8. As you know, in this series we discuss different thoughts, ideas, stories, concepts or books and anything else that moves us forward, that helps us improve our experience of abundance in life. And why do we do this? Is because the basic design of nature is growth. So today we are going to discuss a new idea which you can use in your life or your parents' life and make it a slightly better life. And you can use this idea directly. As I said, you can use it immediately and directly. Right? So we are going to discuss today what is the better way to live on interest income. Most people invest for their life and then eventually when they retire, when their income stops, they think of living on interest income, right? So now interest income, conventionally, the older generations, they used to put their money in a bank FD or in a postal FD, somewhere where they will get a fixed return on investment. That is where they would park their money. They would typically park it for 5 years and then keep renewing it, and they will live off the interest. So they will take the interest as a monthly or a quarterly income and manage their expenses in that income, right? So this is what is the formula. Now consider, here we'll consider an example that a person retires with his lifetime saving of say 20 lakhs, and in a FD today, he earns 6%, 5.5 or 6%. I would consider an average of 6%, right? So this is what he would earn. That means if he wanted to take the monthly income from this pension, pension kind of a thing from this capital of 20 lakhs at 6%, he would end up having 10,000 rupees per month. So 5 years, he will keep it in the FD and then he will renew it. By the end of 5 years, most probably the interest would have gone down. Looking at the current trend, the interest rates are headed downwards. But imagine that it remains the same. So he again earns 10,000 per month. The problem here is whether he keeps the money for 5 years, 10 years or 15 years, his capital always remains 20 lakhs. Next, the problem is there is someone known as inflation. So he will not be able to maintain the same quality of life which he maintained with rupees 10,000 per month in the first year, and this what he can maintain in the 5th year or later on in the 10th year. The 10,000 rupees per month cannot give him the same quality of life. That is the problem. So if he put it into another instrument where say mutual funds, then he would again take 6%. We'll assume that the rate of withdrawal is same, 20 lakhs invested in mutual funds, of course with a proper advisor, with a proper person who has adequate knowledge and who can advise him well. He puts the money, 20 lakhs, 6%, withdraws 10,000 per month. In 5 years time, his capital also has grown to a value of 26.76 lakhs, assuming that the mutual fund gives him 12% return on investment per annum, which is pretty easy to get, at least in India as of today, right? So 12% growth, 6% he withdraws, and the capital grows by another 6%. In the case of FD, his capital remains same. Now, since the inflation is also catching up, he can, after the 5th year, he can withdraw 6% of 26 lakhs, 26.76 lakhs. That comes to 13,380 rupees. So his monthly expenses would have gone up. That would help him maintain his quality of life better than he would have done a FD. So if he maintains it, if he withdraws again at 6%, like in the previous case, then in 10 years time, his capital would have also increased, and now he can withdraw at 17,900 per month at a withdrawal rate of 6%. So this is how he will be able to also keep up with the inflation, also maintain good quality of life, not to allow it to drop down, right? But for most people, this formula, although it works on paper, may not work mentally, emotionally, because most people think investing in mutual funds is risky. But the same person will keep his money in FD for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and forever, right? But if you see the statistics, if you have that mentality to keep the money over the long term, after 6 years, the risk in mutual funds is almost zero. After the 7th year, it is zero. So if you plan to make a FD for 5 years and then renew it for another 5 years, then you are only killing yourself. You're going to lose a lot of money, because FD is not going to be the same interest, it is going to drop. Right now, for the people who are already retired or who are planning to retire and don't want to take risk, I would suggest that you put your money into the balance advantage fund category. Recently, we have had the NJ balance advantage new fund offer, and a lot of people invested in that. This category of funds will help you generate that good rate of return. Assumed rate of return is 12% in this example, but it will help you generate the good rate of return. Plus, it will save you from market falls, because this kind of funds don't tend to create as much losses when the market falls. I mean, proportional losses when the market falls. So this is a safe bet, according to me. I have invested my parents' money in this kind of funds. A lot of my clients have done that for themselves, because these are low risk fund and they will help you to increase your capital. If you are planning to live off the interest kind of income, then it will help you increase your capital also over a period of time. So this is the idea which you can directly apply to your life. If you want our assistance in identifying good funds for you, we can do that always. You can give us a call, you can contact us on the email, and we can be very we can help you in a very transparent way. So that's all for now. Think about this. If you are still putting your money in the FD, only God can save you. Bye bye, take care, have an abundant life.